All
right,
just now.
Let's see what Liquid can pull here. Mind Control is actually going to be.
All right, quick. Who do you think who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the final game? Who do you think?
I think Liquid.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
But can we talk about the support Phoenix?
Yeah. I actually wanted to talk about it too in the draft too. I'll let you talk first. Oh, okay. All right, thank you, Kim. You're so kind. But I like the synergy. I was trying to talk about it earlier with you. If you get a shackle shot, that is all the time you basically need for the Phoenix to set up, and you'll get, a good amount of damage onto it. So as long as they're grouped up together, and then you still have the Tusk to cause, a lot of havoc in the team fights, just go in there and set it up. So, I mean, it's just going to be on Fada right now, and in the support Phoenix, though, we'll have to see if he can get some levels.
Begins.
Or make sure there's going to be no steal from the Phoenix. The C Phoenix go for the dive. But why do you think they're running a support Phoenix instead of a support Tusk?
It's just Phoenix never gets anything in the offlane because his armor is so low and his HP pool is not that great either. He's just zoned out so effectively and easily.
Yeah.
That's why you normally see him rotate into the support roles or into the solo, safe lane or something where you can actually get levels. But in this situation, they're going to be running dual lanes on the side of Golden Boys, and so this will be effective dual lane, I want to say, coming in from Liquid.
Well, we've got a Dazzle Gyrocopter dealing with the potential all-out aggression of Spirit Breaker and Darkseer trying to get the pull, but Kuro quick to intercept that one. Eric's obviously going to be joining Mind Control in the off lane. Not much sense in doing a defensive tri-lane with a Phoenix.
I would say both off lanes are stronger in the opposition. Like Golden Boys, I think, have a stronger, and Phoenix and Tusk, I think, is just a little bit stronger than Viper mid. Is getting really low, so as well as Fata need to be keeping our eyes on this.
Fata was trying to bait Thug.
Oh my!
The power shot, but Thug was waiting on the healing until the power shot hit. They're both now in a very similar position. Fata only operating on one more win run though before his next bottle. We'll see how that goes. Maybe next time does get the surge in order to get out. Liquid are trying to challenge for this hard camp pull. Taken by Skylar.
Oh, bottom lane, Tusk. They went on to they keep missing the fire spirits.
Derek's got to land that one.
There we go.
The fire spirits, and that should ensure. No, it's just so little damage.
Wow, it's
level.
What a useless spell.
Ass.
Oh, mid lane.
Should be dead. Let's see if he can juke that one out though. Maybe next time. Right click there, lands one. And too many tower shots. He actually doesn't want to go for it. So, thought I actually had win run coming up in a few more seconds, but
if he got a bash, then that's where you just leave the game.
Yeah,
I would.
They weren't able to better dive though, with Spirit Breaker being such a tanky hero.
Yeah, it's just the creep wave wasn't there. Viper couldn't do anything. Viper gonna go for a bottle? No, they're gonna go the standard Aquila. Plus, he's gonna bring out a salve here. So Fata will have his bottle. It is being ferried out, and so far, I want to say it was looking pretty good for Fata in the early stages. But Viper is definitely coming back in this.
Sure. Catching Jarix there. Of course, even if he does get the chains, they'd have to get the right glimpse in order to stop the dive out.
So let's see who's on top right now. We got Tusk leading the way. 16, Mind Control, doing a good job. Some of those are the camps, though, of the creeps. And just blocking away. You see what Disruptor's been doing. He's just constantly pulling the wave back. That's really good play. Even though you're not going to be able to get these pull-throughs because you're going against the dual lane. It's better that they actually get something from the lane. It's just that Ember Spirit's really weak in this laning stage, as well as Disruptor. They really need to have another follow-up, but I think they could maybe bring in the Spirit Breaker, but then you're just not going to be winning any of your lanes except for maybe the mid Viper, which...
Here, you gonna go for the Ion Shell play? Yeah, he puts it on to maybe next time. The charge going on to Matumba Man here needs to start backing up. Doesn't actually complete the charge for some reason. I mean, even if he doesn't want to commit to going, why wouldn't you just complete the charge, though? I don't see any real danger from... Because Team Liquid supports are really bad at fighting offensive power.
Yeah, and
they're going to be able to pick up first blood. That's going to be the Disruptor going down first. Jarek is still looking decently healthy with the help of the Fire Spirits. Kaiser can't get any damage out, and Team Liquid very handedly win their duel lane. They're going to be charged up by the Spirit Breaker here. This may be the death of Jarek.
Oh yeah, TP.
Just gonna buy out most likely. Charge coming, choo choo. Bounce back mind control, doesn't want to commit for the kill though. Now gonna be blocked out, maybe next time. Okay, maybe you should have committed for Jarek because maybe then you at least would have gotten the kill. Looks like Disruptor not gonna be enough to kill mind control. Gets a save from the Shallow Grave.
Yeah, nice TPM from Croaky. I was going to say it's kind of a useless TPN. Maybe it did help out for the kill with the Shadow Wave. But yeah, definitely helping out even more with the rotation, saving his ally there. And this is just looking really good now for Liquid. They didn't really lose anybody in the off lane. And they're, I mean, with that double damage, securing 2 kills and then 3rd kill there. And Gyrocopter is just farming away happy in the top lane, which could have been easily, you know, 3 kills going the way of Golden Boys.
Thug is still challenging Fada quite a bit now that he's got that level advantage. Aren't gonna mass rotate, it looks like. They really want to catch this Viper. Phoenix is gonna add that much damage, but it's gonna be the Tusk that may allow them to be able to kill that mid hero.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, they even got Focus Fire up at level 6. Sometimes you see Shackle shots not being a long enough duration, so they found out Thug.
Get the Ice Shard, and it will block out Thug. The Snowball lands on top, and Thug has no way out. In fact, he might be able to get a counter kill onto Jarex with the help of this one. The Fire Spirits isn't quite enough damage. Oh, now it kills him, but Mind Control's gonna be kind of trapped up here. Golden Boys quickly surrounding Mind Control. Shackle shot goes out, not quite enough damage there. And they will be able to get Mind Control eventually here. There's just not enough with the Wind Ranger to be able to get a counter.
No, salve up.
Salve snowball play, but I still don't think he's going to have enough. Okay. That's definitely not play.
Good show.
I think everyone's done that on Tusk, though. You're like, turn around, throw ice shards, and then you just end up throwing it in front of you.
Yeah, you try to be cute and fancy and like, oh, I can juke with this. No, that's not how it works.
Burrow does have Fire Spirits on him, so there goes all of his attack speed. And now they can actually give Jarex a bit of free space to start getting closer to his level 6 and allow Tusk to just freely roam.
Yeah, he's got an urn too, so he's going to be working up to his Tranquil Boots, and then it's going to be interesting to see what a support Phoenix goes. Normally we see a lot of times him go for a Midas, just so he gets that level 11. Normally the level 1 egg is pretty useless because it takes 5 attacks, whereas compared to 8 attacks at level 11.
Right.
So we'll see what he wants to go for, but
support Phoenix, I think, is also the few times that you'll see mech ever being purchased on the Phoenix. I really feel like most of the time off lane, he's going to be going for those more bigger luxury items, but as a support, it's hard to say, okay, where are you going to go as a Phoenix besides just getting a utility item like mech.
Yeah, if you get mech though, you're going to need at least an arcane boot, if not 2 though, because his spells, it does cost a little bit for the Fire Spirits, and then the Supernova costs 200. You need to make sure you get off the Supernova and the mech sometimes, so mana problems do occur with the Phoenix, and well, he's going to get a haste rune if he wants to use it in the bottom lane here. Oh, no, they're going to save it for Fada. This could be a play for Team Liquid pretty easily, it looks like.
Time. Ember Spirit is level 6, so even if they do try and go for an aggressive play at bottom, may not be able to get it. Oh, the ultimate! Matumba Man gets the kill on the Darkseer. That's a big kill. Matumba Man's been surviving pretty well through this dual lane aggression of Darkseer and Spirit Breaker. Would have expected to go better than it actually has. And now, actually managed to pick up a kill on the Darkseer.
Yeah, it's just Spear Breaker just rotated out.
Focus fire. He's just going to be run down by this hasted Wind Ranger. There's nothing to really do to stop it. Fada needs to bottle up. No, can't get the Wind Run in time.
Was it Ember? No, Ember wasn't in range for that EXP, sadly. So Kaiser's not going to be benefiting from that. That would have been a level 8 Wind Ranger and could have got a lot out of it, but unfortunate on that aspect. They do get it around, so Viper will be tanking up a little bit more, and well, I'm interested to see what happens now and where Liquid want to go. They invaded the jungle. Here we go. And,
One's back there, but Skanks is now left to the mercy of Jerix, who will kill him with the Fire Spirits. Farther up, we have Skylar coming in from the side. Jerix has already used his dive, so maybe next time can actually run him down. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have enough mana for charge. So he left to Skylark to try and get this kill, but...
He's a level 1 Surge. Wait, what? Does he have stats? What's going on?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
+2 to all stats. +2 to all stats. No. That's he's saving the points.
Just in case he needs back.
And wall.
Yeah.
Okay, now he got 2 in Surge. Alright, now he's saving 1 point. You know, I forgot that Headdress gives +2 to all attributes. Huh. Learn something new every day.
That either.
I was like freaking out. He's like, what? +4 to stats?
Oh?
Speaking of Shackle Shots middle lane with a double damage.
They're actually going to be able to pick up that kill. Looks like the Phoenix managed to get off the ultimate, and that's going to be a double here at the bottom lane. There's nothing they can do to stop that one. So they both pick up the kill on the middle lane with that double damage, as well as the 2 at bottom with the initiation of the Phoenix alongside the Tusk. But I was also taking a look at that Tusk, who's also going to be going in that.
Yeah, they also get the kill middle lane onto the Spear Breaker too with Fada's double damage, and oh, Skylark, you just used your Surge.
Charge is coming on through, canceled it though, and they'll have to stay back. Tier 1 tower is going to be taken by Team Liquid.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's
I mean, Fada's had such a great start. I wonder if he doesn't even, like, you know, sometimes we see a casual point booster into a Blink Dagger, but in this situation, him going for a Blink Dagger isn't that upset. Oh, now it is. But he can still go casual point booster. But I mean, if they really want to get more initiation going on, then he can get it. But they have Tusk Snowball, and I mean, they really kind of do need to have him a Blink Dagger. But if he gets survivable, they have Shallow Grave, Tusk Snowball, and as long as he just tanks up too, it's really effective.
Like how aggressively Crow is able to farm right now because Team Liquid are exercising so much control over the enemy jungle. And showing up in middle lane, there's just not many areas for Golden Boys to farm right now. They need to clear through their jungle. Catch some of Team Liquid all while they're farming.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So you want to bet what is Darkseer and Viper making this game?
I bet he's getting a mech on Darkseer.
I bet Disruptor's dead.
Skanks
Right.
will die. Boy, Jerix is actually not behind at all. If you compare like off lane to support Phoenix, it's looking really good. Unfortunately, he doesn't have dive to keep up with Kaiser.
Oh man, he just put a Sentry Ward there. I think that blocks the camp. I haven't seen that one placed before. We'll have to see. It'll be up in 5 seconds. Let me take note of that. Meanwhile, top lane, we got a Shackle Wind Run. Oh, Fada.
They also chain up Fada, but he managed to get some help from the Dazzle. That's going to help, but the Power Shot misses. Maybe next time is going to be able to survive, and it looks like they'll be able to pick up both the kills with the help of that vacuum. The explosion from Kaiser, Snowball. Buys a little time for the Dazzle, but of course, immediately once he comes out, he will die. Mind Control's going to be up next to charge on through. And can they kill the egg as well? They only have maybe next time, but it looks like, yeah. Even as the Fire Spirits run out with 4 heroes, they easily take down the egg and Team Liquid.
Bottom lane, though, Matumbo Man. At least somebody showed up today for Team Liquid. I mean, the score was 10-2. Now it's 7-12.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Huge
under
gold
attack.
swing, I want to say. How much was that? No, oh, wow. Nice show
Dire's
fight
top
recap
tower
there.
is
311
under
gold
attack.
just... Well, they just
Dire's
acquired,
structures are
yeah,
fortified.
3,000.
3,000
That's-
gold, 3,000 experience. Pretty good.
And normally, that's where you were like saying earlier on that the Ember Spirit's kind of greedy. They're not getting online fast enough. Darkseer was shut down. Now he has the mech. He's also getting levels because of the team fight. And ooh, a Drums Viper. Haven't seen that in a while, but I guess that's the solution.
Dire's
Maybe
top
that's
tower
why
is under attack.
last game Team Liquid lost. They didn't go the Drums on the Viper and mech
Yeah.
Darkseer.
Oh, Team Liquid. You could have gotten me $50 and could have won that game too, but... Anyway, the SNY finished up now on the Gyrocopter, so they got some decent stats on him. Jerix still hasn't tried to go for a Midas or anything, I guess, feeling like early pressure with the stats are going to help out a bit more, so he goes for the Urn and then follows up with the Cloak. Presuming he's going to be getting a Glimmer Cape.
Radiant's top tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
I think Glimmer Cape's fine because he has the magic wand. You sometimes
Radiant's
get,
top
like,
tower
I was talking
has
in the
fallen.
territory of mana problems, especially with
Yeah.
Glimmer Cape. You know, it's Supernova. You have to always be cautious of it because it does cost 200 mana. That's half your mana pool. Right? So you can't just be, you know, like, oh, I'm just gonna use any fire spirits here and there. You just kind of have to be cautious.
Right.
So. Oh, top lane. Are they gonna get another pickup auto? There he goes. Win run. Win run.
Dog is going to be running into Mind Control and Burrow here. They can probably make a commitment. Looks like no stun to stop the Shellgrave, though. Oh, never mind the glimpse. Got Kuro. They'll end up going down. Mind Control still being charged up. Kaiser's going to run him down. It looks like he should be able to get the chains, hold him in place. Mind Control only has a snowball to defend himself against the completed charge. But he's surrounded by 4 heroes. There's no way out of here. Charged in. Whoa, Jarek, he actually gets caught by the stickiness of the silence. The shackle shot comes in from the side, but Fada doesn't really have enough. They vacuum him back, turn around, power shot gets laid out. Matoma, man, he's got a great ultimate, hits on 5. He'll be able to complete a couple of heroes here. One being taken out, the explosion goes out. Now the Phoenix comes in, it's just cleanup time as a bird. He's gonna go through all of these golden boys. Kaiser managed to escape just because of Flame Guard. Another right click would do it, but Jarek...
Earn. He's gonna get the Earn.
The Urn. Oh, he's gonna take him down. Kaiser, 60, 40. He's gonna be taken down to the Urn. Another kill for the Phoenix at the end. The last tick gets them in Team Liquid. That looked like disaster at first. The charge completed. Maybe next time. Oh my god, an invis. Matumba Man picks up the lucky 16-minute invis to be able to survive through the potential charge that could have killed him. And now maybe next time, running his way back from the Jarix.
Oh my goodness, that was like the dream fight for Golden Boys at the start of it, where Skanks had got this amazing kinetic field static storm onto Matumba Man alone, and that isolated Fada's Wind Ranger, where they could have easily, you know, taken the team fight, but then all of a sudden they didn't kill off the Wind Ranger in time. Then Matumba Man comes in with that huge call down, and they were just in the choke point. Phoenix Icarus dies over the top. Egg wasn't that great that team fight, but. And was the Icarus dive and the Fire Spirits easy tournament.
The Static Storm was even better than just locking down Matumba Man because it also caught Jarix. Because if he dives through the silence, it sticks onto you for a little bit. So even as he dove through, we'll pick off on the Wind Ranger, and Kuro's probably going to go down as well. And run him down. They've got some chains. Kuro, TP out, Lund, charge to stop.
Wasted mana and Spearbreaker.
But yeah, if you dive through that Static Storm, you can't actually get off the egg at all because the silence.
Oh, Jerax.
Jarix?
Dire's
Oh,
top
got-
tower is under attack.
We got Egg.
egg goes down. Now the snowball. Skylark's gonna be stuck in this situation. He can get away from the egg. Mech keeps him alive, but the explosion will finish him off. Jarix barely in range, but does manage to pick up the kill, and he is very rapidly. I mean, this guy does not need a Midas if he's gonna be being the last one alive through all of these fights. He's level 10 already.
This is. It's gonna have to be Disruptor and, like we said last game, Lion and Darkseer is gonna have to make the plays. This game is gonna. I feel like it's gonna be on Darkseer and on Disruptor. So
Radiant's top tower is
Darkseer and
under
Disruptor
attack.
for Golden Boys, and then on the other side, Liquid have just, you know, Matumba Man's just taking over this game. 6-0-4. He's almost got his BKB, and that's right when they're going to have to hope that Viper is going to be enough to kite him with the Viper Strike, and they're also going to have to hope that, you know, Spirit Breaker with his charge and his Nether Strikes are going to be on point. So we're going to have to see.
Kaiser
Trying to finish up his battle fear right now. Shackle shot doesn't latch.
and he will bounce back from that Wind Ranger. Looks like the middle lane, though, they're going to try and catch one. Yeah, they got him with the kinetic heal, going up in time, but Tumba Man going to be stuck here. The charge, well, they slow him down with a Viper Strike, and that's definitely going to be killed. Shalgrave goes down, Tumba Man just trying to get some damage out, TP away. They won't be able to stop him, and now it looks like maybe the Spirit Breaker's going to be in some trouble. Charge up in 1 more second, but the Ice Shard completes his kill first. Now Kuroki is going to be run down, but Jarex saves him with the Glimmer Cape. Starts getting some damage out on the Thug with the Ember Spirit, though. Dangerous fight to take, especially with Bottom being sent back to the bottom lane. It's like he'll just take advantage of that position and keep on pushing out bottom while the rest of his team backs away from middle.
Yeah, Fada kind of needs to go and farm too. He's just been completely shut down in the last 6 or 7 minutes of this game, where he had a good and nice start, and he's 2-4 now. He hasn't really finished his Ags. He's gonna have it here after this creep wave though, and hopefully they can, you know, take Roche. I think they can take Roche pretty easily, especially considering how close Matumba Man is to BKB, and I think they will have the stronger team fight because of that. Like you saw, they had to use, you know, everything on the gyrocopter, and then afterwards they're not really scared to take the team fights because, you know, Disruptor's ulti is down. They don't have the kinetic field.
Rotation comes out from Kuro at the right time, stops this tier 1 from being taken by creeps. It's a 9. Rotation around Liquid. They do have level 2 Supernova, so they could very easily win this fight. In fact, Golden Boys, see how many get caught here. They're going to try and run down maybe next time. First does have a charge, but couldn't really charge on anything, unfortunately. Thug will be able to escape. Eric's knives on him, trying to get vision perhaps for an Ice Shard snowball play, but he's too far out. Meanwhile, the Wind Ranger actually gets the kill on the Ember Spear at the bottom lane.
I was looking around the map to see if the Spirit Breaker could charge to the top lane. The creeps weren't there. Poor guy. You can't really charge back to the bottom lane too, because you're just going to charge through 3 heroes, maybe get it off, but normally they'll just die. And with those 2 deaths, they can't really defend. Golden Boys are not going to be having a lucky Roshan fight this time around.
You see poor Roshan? He's slowed down by everything.
It's like watching him. It's like watching him attack an Enchantress, man. Remember those good old days?
Yeah. The man is, once they've got BKB, it looks like they're still going to force the fight with the Aegis. I thought they might farm up another 1,000 gold, complete the BKBs to ensure that there's no way fight could go bad for them. But it looks like they're going to try and go for a pick off first. Top lane is where they're headed with this 3-man smoke. So they're going to check out the ancient stack. Only 2 times stack, nothing major.
Kaiser's going to be going for the Battle Fury here, and it's not going to really help you against the Wind Ranger. In last game, BKB was the item. This game, for Ember Spirit, he's going to need a Linken's to really... Oh, midnight? No. Jarex is going to be okay. They had the glimpse back. Do they have vision? Oh, nice dive from Jarex. This...
Ahead of the BKB now complete. Kaiser is going to be stopped by Matumba Man. For him to clean up. Do they actually get him? Oh my god. Maybe next time was hanging around for a while. He will be able to get the charge away. Locked him down with a shackle shot. Beautiful setup.
Take my advice. Stay dead.
It's like cutting paper there. He just died instantly. All that negative armor.
That Weaver was that medallion.
It was like a little bit of weave. I think it was like, you know, maybe 4 or 5 armor from weave, and then yeah, the 7 armor from medallion.
Jarek's coming in. They do have the Disruptor ultimate, so they can very easily get this kill. It tries to Glimmer Cape away, but that's not going to happen. Damage is still good enough to get that kill. Matumbaman catches Skylark here. They get him with the shackle shot, and they will be able to.
Oh my.
Kaiser, maybe they can get this kill as well. The Glen back. Kaiser is able to jump down. Still, the pickoff on the Darkseer is going to even things up, and Team Liquid are going to continue to take more and more map control.
When you start seeing those shackle shots in your games, you're just like, how do you even lose at this point? But mid lane's going to be pressured.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Team Liquid are looking very much on track to win this game number 3, but we
Radiant's
have
middle
seen them
tower has
with a
fallen.
larger lead against Golden Boys and have faltered, so
Dire's
game's
bottom
not over
tower
just
is
yet.
under
Kaiser
attack.
has completed its battle here, so we're going to see that progression forward.
We didn't really talk about the later stages of the game. We talked about it last game where we thought Golden Boys had the superior late game, but this game we didn't really say about it. Maybe is going to be picked off once again, I think. Yeah.
Maybe
But-
you could have charged up even then. 5 power shotters.
Yeah, going back to the point, it's looking a lot like Liquid have the later stages of the game. Wouldn't you agree?
I think that the only time that Golden Boys win the late game here is all around the Darkseer vacuum plus Disruptor ultimate, and then the sleight of his damage. And that's going to be their play. But most of the time, I would say like 8 times out of 10, Team Liquid should win the fight because I think there's so much power in the Wind Ranger. Like, Matumbaman going to challenge it. The Supernova gets laid out. Golden Boys just get evaporated here as Team Liquid moving forward now to Skylark. The only hero who might just escape, but he doesn't have a surge left, so he's going to be run down. Thug's going to be next up on the chopping block as Matumbaman just clearing through hero after hero with the help of Jarex. It's the double kill, 13 to 28. Maybe next time, well, I don't know what that was.
Oh, he got a slow.
But now he gets the same slow. It's going to be snowballed up. He'll be going down as well. Golden Boys get wiped right in front of their base, and now Team Liquid are going to take a full lane of Rax because of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much over. They didn't have enough. I mean, they kind of need to drop everything on the Tusk there, so he didn't get that snowball off. And then once, Matumbaman gets in there, they're already stunned because of the snowball. It just got everything dropped on their head, and that's gonna be an easy win now for Team Liquid here. And maybe they can stop the mid lane.
Yeah, they could just go for 2 at this point.
They have Weave on them. It's going to be running out, though, in about 7 seconds, so they're not going to have that in the team fight, but I don't think they don't even need it.
It's Wombo combo time. They got to hit a really good vacuum. Unfortunately, they don't have wall, nor do they have Blink Dagger, so it's hard to see how they'll be able to get a good...
Oh, they have Blink now.
Pull back. Good shackle shot. The charge comes right on through. They really need their Darkseer, and they will be able to get a 2 or 3 man, but it's not good enough. There's no follow-up from the Disruptor, unfortunately. Pushed back by Matumbaman, who's going to try and run down Thug, but a good surge will be able to keep him alive. Kaiser runs right out of the fire and almost into the hands of Matumbaman. Will be able to escape until the shackle shot lashes him down. Fada gets the 1+2. Matumbaman beyond godlike spree again. And that'll bring the end of the game. Golden Boys, they put up a good fight. Game 1 was quick for Team Liquid, but Game 2 is where Golden Boys actually showed some of their potential strength. And hopefully we'll see a lot more of them in the future, but this is their end of the road in D2CL.
Yeah, I think we learned today you don't pick Viper and Darkseer. I mean, that's just an 0-2 losing formula. I mean, give it or take, Golden Boys kind of Liquid gave it to them kind of in the second game, but they still had the comeback mechanics we talked about.